And welcome back to Hand Collectables for another Fanhome review and tutorial. As always, please hit that bell notification. Please do like and subscribe to the channel. It really does help. So as you can see, we are back with the 89 Batmobile. So these are the first two issues from this package. So obviously I've got 6 issues to come out of this package. So obviously 15, 16 we will tackle in this video. And while at the beginning of the video I'll show you the gifts that you get. Obviously you get your binder with this one as well, which I don't really use, but yeah, they're quite nice I suppose to have. I'll move that to one side, and then you get this, obviously your Batman mug. I'll open this up and I'll show you. There you go. Come undamaged, which is always a good sign. Yep, the Batman mug, I'm going to put that to one side as well. So we'll start with the issue. So we've got 15, 16, and then we've got 15 and 16 parts as well. So we'll start with issue 15 and we'll have a look through the booklet. So here we have issue 15's parts. As you can see, we're doing some more on the suspension. We'll move that to one side, we'll have a look through the booklet. So, bit about George Clooney. There we go. Rear left swing arm is what we're going to be doing next. Black Mirror, a comic book, 1952, and then the back of it as well. Okay, so here's all the parts for issue 15. So as you can see, we've got the swing arm, got a couple of brackets, we've got some F screws and some G screws as well. So let's see where we need to start putting this together. So first things, we're going to get the arm. We're going to take one of these brackets. So the arm we want to face upwards, so this part faces upwards, and then we're going to take this bracket so that this bit on the side here is on that side, and then we're going to insert a F screw from this side. Like so. I'm just going to go right through to the other side. You'll see it come out the other side. And make sure it's right in there. There's that. And then the next step is we're going to take the swing arm. And now we're going to insert 2 more of these brackets, one on each end. Okay, so we're going to take this one and we're going to put these on, but we're going to have this part on the inside, and it's going to be the inside of both of them. So as this one comes in, that's going to be on the inside as well. So what we'll do is we'll put this one on first. So F screw again, it's going to go all the way through. Like so, so it comes out the other side. And then this one again, I'm going to do exactly the same. There we go. Probably could just loosen that one off a little bit, because I think there needs to be a bit of movement in that. There and there. So that's them in. Okay, so we're now going to bring this part back in from the previous issue, and then right here is where we're going to attach this. So this is going to go right there, and then it's going to be inserted with a G screw which came in this pack. right there. And there's how that goes. A little bit tighter. That's it, it's about as tight as it goes. That is where that fits. Okay, so now we've got this, so you've got both of these with brackets coming out this side. And then you want to take this wishbone, we're going to go through the middle and we're going to hoop that right here. And then that is going to be connected with a G screw as well. Put that in place. Wind that in. There we go. So that's that G screw in there. That holds that wishbone in place like so. And that is all there is to build in this video. So that's kind of where this one brings us up to. So we've got obviously 4 mounting points now, which are going to be coming off of this. Pretty cool, real nice suspension piece. And we'll move on to issue 16. And here we have issue 16's parts and issue 16. So as you can see, we've got part of the subframe that we're putting together here, like a little miniature screwdriver and some screws. So not a whole lot in this one. Looks like we're going to be fitting 2 pieces to this. We'll move that to one side for the moment and we'll have a look through the book. A bit about Mr. Freeze, Arnold Schwarzenegger. There we go, rear frame. And we'll be fitting 2 mounting points to this as well. And it looks like we're going to be mounting a bit of suspension which we've just built. Robin dies at dawn. Batman 1953. And there you go. Okay, let's get cracking. Okay, so here are all the parts for issue 16, the rear frame. As you can see, we've got this part of the frame, which is plastic, which is maybe a little concerning unless we're gonna maybe strengthen it with some metal, with some die cast, because there's obviously going to be a lot of weight on this, and I think it would crack the plastic unless this is reinforced, but time will tell. Maybe that's something for Mike Lane to have a look at, creating a metal fabricated or die cast fabricated part of this for a later stage when we come back and take it all apart and refit any mods. And you've got these two, which are, these are die cast metal, so obviously 2 mounting points. And then we've got, what we've got here, we've got some R screws, some more G screws and some D screws. Okay, let's see where we need to start. Okay, so the first step is going to be to place these in. I think they can go on either side, they're both the same by the looks of it. One there, and then we're going to screw these in with D screws. So take that one out first, and we'll do this side first. Even though it is a plastic frame, we are putting metal parts on it. So definitely quite a big piece, so you get an idea of how big the 89 Batmobile is going to be. You don't need to go so tight with these. I think you'll end up cracking it, being a plastic frame. Just tight enough so that holds them in place. And back these off maybe a little bit. Here we go. So that's them in. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to be putting this part onto the frame. So as you can see, there are 4 mounting points, 2 there, 2 there. These 2 here go side by side here and here. And then these 2 lower ones go here and here. And once they're fitted, top of the spring is going to line up with these 4 holes here. Then we're going to put R screws through the top of here, and I believe it's G screws through the other ones. So yeah, let's try and just get all this lined up. Get this in place. Definitely not going to be the most easiest of things to line up. Might have to get 2 of them in place and then get the other ones in place as well. So what I'm going to do is get some G screws out here. See if I can't line some of this up already. So this one here will be fitting through definitely feel this is why you got that small screwdriver more than likely. Okay, let's do the bottom ones first. Okay, so let's get this one in. Okay, that's that one in. Another G screw. And then try and do the one beside it as well. And I definitely feel these are the 2 easier ones to get in. There we go, so that's them in place. Now I just need to get the 2 above in place as well. Okay, so I've just lined them up. I'm going to use the really small screwdriver just to try and do these up as best I can. Really don't feel like that is taking. No, definitely not. Okay, so that was extremely hard to do. I just had to do it off camera because I had to get real close to it, but I've done them both up now. So if you look right down there, in there is one bracket there, one bracket there, and then they're held on by a screw on this side and this side. But you really have to line these 2 up. I think if I was doing it again, I would line these 2 up before putting the 2 bottom ones in. But yeah, that's pretty well much it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line the top of the shocks up, and then I'm going to insert these R screws in the top of the shocks. Let's get some R screws out. That's that one in there. Obviously we've got 4 of these to put in as well. And that's that one. That's that one. And one more. There we go. Maybe don't go laser type with this, so I'm going to back these off just a little bit. So obviously I don't want to crack the plastic by doing them up too tight. There we go. So that's that all in. That's what that looks like now. Actually, this top bracket is metal, and it's die cast, so I can go and just tighten it up a little bit more. Here we go, and that is what that looks like. A little bit worried that it is, this maybe should have been a metal part here, I don't know yet. Only time will tell, and as we build it, there might be more structural parts to it. And that brings us to the end of this issue and the end of this video. As always, thanks for watching Hand Collectables. Please do like and subscribe to the channel. Your collection, your rules. I'll see you next time.